Yeah, I'm alcoholic. My name is Warren. My home group's The Deal. It's a men's stag. We meet on Wednesdays and Sundays. My sobriety date is the 13th of December 1996. I'm a grateful member of Alcoholics Anonymous. A little bit about my story. I grew up in an alcoholic home, witnessed practicing alcoholism within the family. I was pretty grateful. I got to see my mother go to Al-Anon. My dad ended up getting sober in AA, and I did some Alateen as a teenager. Um, Unbeknownst to me, when I picked up my first drink of alcohol around the age of 16, I had a personality change. I loved the effect that was produced by alcohol, and I guess for the next 15 years, I practiced active alcoholism on a daily basis. I drank alcohol and used other substances, and I chased the effect that was produced by alcohol. I loved it, and I spent a lot of time over those 15 years thinking about how I was going to have that next drink, to the point where in the last few years of my active alcoholism, I had the power of choice removed from me, and I was living in daily basis just to drink and to use. And it was pretty sad. I got very sick, and it wasn't until my last drink on the 12th of December 1996 that I had a surrender sufficient enough to ask for help. And I reached out to a guy who I'd done Alateen with 17 years before, and he was a member of AA, and he introduced me to Alcoholics Anonymous. Since that day, I have been able to stay sober one day at a time for over 14 years, coming up to 15 years this Christmas, and I owe all of that to Alcoholics Anonymous, a strong sponsorship, a home group, and a higher power which I choose to call God. It wasn't easy, those first few years of recovery. In AA, did a lot of meetings, got a lot of service commitments, met some good guys in AA, and had a home group from the get-go. My home group, The Deal, I've been a member of now for 13 years, and it's been a real epicenter to my recovery. I've been able to witness, helping other men in Alcoholics Anonymous find a solution to their problem, and I feel really, really grateful that I've been able to witness recovery in other people's lives as well as my own. I've had children come back into my life in my sobriety that I've been able to raise, and they've grown up in a sober home, even gone along to some Alateen meetings to understand, why I go to AA. I love what Alcoholics Anonymous has given me. It's given me a new life. It's given me freedom. I've had the obsession to drink alcohol removed, and I feel really grateful that I'm part of that home group and being given the solution to recovery. Really, from this point on, for me, I want to learn more about recovery. I have a strong sponsor. I have a granddaddy sponsor, I call him, who's 40 years sober. I have guys under me that I sponsor, and I try and carry the message. The primary purpose for me today as an alcoholic in recovery is to practice the primary purpose, and that's to stay sober and to help other alcoholics achieve sobriety. The principles that I've learnt through the program, the 12-step program of Alcoholics Anonymous has been fantastic. I put actions into my life today to treat my alcoholism, and it's been a wonderful gift to be able to tap into a power source much greater than myself. I call it the higher power, and live a day at a time. The great gift I get in AA is just living one day at a time. So that's enough for me for now, and if you need any help, please reach out. There's some contact numbers that you can get a hold of some of the members in our group, and the AA general number. Thanks.